What's going on, everybody? Mortem here, this time bringing you a look at the updates for Baldur's Gate 3 during the month of March. So as early access for the game carries on, I've chosen to basically sum up everything that happens in a given month, which just makes updates easier to put out, and also just kind of makes a fun log of sorts of the changes that early access went through. Now, March was a month primarily focused on crash fixes, but because patch 4 came out so very close to the start of February, I'm going to go ahead and mention it again since it's not like it's going to take very long to do so. But to sum it up, patch 4 added in the Druid Class. I do want to make a note right there that the goal for Baldur's Gate 3 is to encompass everything that is in the 5th edition player's handbook, which includes quite a few things that aren't in the game. So I would expect to see other classes as well as other races that are in that player's handbook to actually come into early access at some point. Personally, very much so looking forward to the Dragonborn. Now, with the addition of the Druid, we get to see things like Wild Shape, which is why you keep seeing that badger everywhere in all the promotional materials now. This is because Druids can take on forms of animals known as Wild Shape, and this includes that giant badger as well as several others. That patch also actually added in the loaded dice option, which is an option that you can turn on or off that will basically smooth out the dice rolls as you play the game. Say if you are natural 20ing too much or natural 1ing too much, it'll kind of smooth out those edges behind the scenes. But again, it is optional. You can choose to play with that off. They also added in the Speak with Dead cinematics and everything. Speak with Dead is a spell that you can use to, of course, speak with the dead, and this will allow you to make up for missed progress, say by killing an NPC or something. That patch also brought in a lot of UI improvements, such as being able to target enemies by clicking on their portrait in the turn order versus actually having to click them, which can sometimes be a little difficult depending on the situation. So just tons of little UI fixes like that, honestly just too many to mention, frankly. And then that brings us to Hotfix 7, 8, and 9. All three of these hotfixes do nothing but fix crashes. In total, the three of them addressed 15 separate crashes that could happen throughout the game, which is just nice to see, simply because hopefully when this game actually launches, as a result of all this early access and essentially QA testing, we can have a pretty polished game at the end of it, which is to say at launch. So that's pretty much going to do it for the month of March, guys. Just a short update video about what's going on with Baldur's Gate 3. So I certainly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. But thank you so much for watching. May you wander in wisdom and have an amazing day.